what does the year 2030 hold for us in terms of global oil demand? Will it be the year when we see the peak of our oil consumption, or will it be just another milestone on the road of relentless energy consumption? To answer these questions, we need to embark on a journey through time, tracing the significant events that have shaped our energy landscape. Now picture this, it's the year 2019, the pre-pandemic world. According to BP, this could be the year when the global oil demand reached its zenith. The world was unaware of the seismic shift that was about to hit, a shift that would send tremors through every sector of the global economy, including our energy consumption patterns. Fast forward to the year 2020. The COVID-19 pandemic has taken the world by storm, causing a significant decline in oil consumption. Energy companies and analysts are scrambling to revise their forecasts. Some suggest that oil demand may have already peaked in 2019 or could peak as early as 2026, thanks to the rise of electric vehicles and renewable energy sources, coupled with the pandemic's effects. By 2027, Equinor expects oil demand to reach its peak. Meanwhile, Bernstein Energy predicts a peak between 2025 and 2030. Rystad Energy, on the other hand, envisions the peak of oil consumption at 101.6 million barrels per day in 2026. As we approach the year 2030, TotalEnergies expects demand to peak. The International Energy Agency believes that while demand has already peaked in advanced economies, it will continue to rise in developing economies, reaching a global peak of about 104 million barrels per day around 2030. The timeline of global oil demand is a complex tapestry woven with a myriad of predictions and forecasts. However, amid this complexity, one fact remains clear. The peak of oil demand is on the horizon. Whether it's already behind us or still a few years ahead, the world's reliance on oil is set to decline. To summarize, the global oil demand timeline is marked by key events: a potential peak in 2019, according to BP, the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the rise of electric vehicles and renewable energy sources, and various peak predictions ranging from as early as 2026 to as late as post-2030. No matter how these predictions pan out, one thing is certain. The world is moving towards a future where renewable energy sources will play a more significant role. The question is not if oil demand will peak, but when and how we navigate the transition to a more sustainable energy future.